You got a search warrant?
No. No, you're right, I haven't. I'm breaking the law. And when a cop starts to break the law, a person should be very careful.
I agree. I think that that's part of it. I think it's important that we acknowledge that all of society, male or female, start looking at each other with more integrity and more respect for one another. Because whenever you look at another person with disrespect or pre-assumed disrespect, then you don't open yourself up to the possibilities of finding out the positive things about them. Yeah. We all have to start treating each other with more respect, men or women or not. You know, you can't look at each other that way. You have to look at each other as individuals and treat each other as you would want to be treated.
And,
hey, we were just talking about you. Who broke your arm?
To congratulate you.
Which floor broke your arm?
Which floor? That Barbara Lark's meanest rattlesnake.
Oh my gosh, I got to give you
I got just be careful because I got 5 broken ribs and a broken collarbone from snowmobiling.
Oh my gosh.
But
and you're going to go do it again as soon as you heal.
Yeah, oh yeah. What else you can do in the winter, right? So I just gotta stop by, say thank you for the interaction I had. I don't know if you guys seen any of the other footage of all the other stuff.
Let me tell you. First of all, me and the kid at 10 o'clock this morning in my supervision, she said, she showed me the card. I said, yeah, I got his email. I said, we got to send him a thank you. And she said she wants to send you a thank you. When I tell you, this phone, my cell phone, my emails, I've been getting calls from Australia, Ireland, Massachusetts, South Carolina, all over the place about our part in that video. And we were sending you an email to tell you thank you.
And that's just it. One of the first things these people say when they mess up and do stupid stuff in front of the public and we expose it and they end up getting phone calls, the first thing they always say is, oh, these people don't even live here. These people aren't even from around here. Well, let me tell you firsthand, and I'm telling you folks, every time that these public servants do great, the ones that they're most impressed about are the ones that come from farthest away.
Sending you an email to tell you thank you.
Well,
State police arrived right as I finished writing up my records request and went inside to turn it in. The security guard tried to physically block my entry into my building.
No, not yet.
I'm gonna go turn this in.
You can't come inside, man.
Are you blocking
Yeah,
my
they're
way?
still up here.
You blocking me from turning in a records request?
Yeah, all right, sounds good.
Good, how are you? I mean, not bad. He's trying to block me from going in to do my business, so if you could just move him aside. So if you can just move him aside so I can go turn in my records request, be on my way.
Okay. And you're not filming any children?
No, of course not.
Okay.
Now, listen to this. Yeah. It would be legal, but I'm not. That's not what I'm here for, and that's not what I'm. But you know it would be legal. You are. I mean, if any kids come across here, your body cam's going to catch them. I put my camera down like that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? We know it's legal, but I'm not.
Yeah.
That's not what it's about. It's about them, and they know it.
Yeah. So you're just trying to turn this in at the front window?
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you could tell them to stop doing this.
Yeah. Yeah. So we went through our legal and everything, just so you guys know. So he has the legal right to be here.
Okay, well, he was told, he was requested by Romaine to leave the property.
So, I'm just letting you know, we went through our legal. He has the legal right to be here. He's not committing any crime.
But apparently he recorded some of the children when they were coming inside.
So unless you guys can prove that, there's nothing.
I mean, he had his camera up angled, and then when some of the children walked in.
Yeah. So, and I mean, it's just so the way it works for that stuff too. As long as he's not like posting it, selling it, things like that. That's where it gets illegal. Like if he was trying to sell it, post it for pornography purposes, things like of that nature. Yeah. So.
I mean, if it was said by you, if it's cool with you.
So I've already I got this from our uppers, like people that are above me and everything, and then they went through our legal and all that. So yeah. Unless he's committing some sort of crime, which to my knowledge he's not. It's all. We'd have to prove it and stuff like that. Okay. So there's no So
right.
It's a public state building, so he's allowed to record.
Okay.
Yeah, so just like if I was conducting a traffic stop or an investigation, as long as it's not interfering with it, there's nothing. Yeah.
No, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I guess I'll let the bosses know that you.
So, and if they want to call our offices, they can ask for a supervisor. And so it was told to me from our supervisors already. So.
Yeah, definitely. Cool. Okay, that works, sir.
How much power do these detectives have in dictating the terms of a plea deal or the outcome of some of these cases?
They're very influential. I mean, they can change the plea. Everyone used to say, it's good to know the prosecutor, it's best to know the judge. In all reality, the most powerful person out there is the officer. He can ignore a crime, he can charge you with something. There's nothing more powerful than the discretion of a police officer out there. I mean, that's no doubt. And it's a real danger when a cop knows that power, when they understand that.
I'm being placed under arrest, so lawfully, under the law, I have to identify myself. Being suspicious is not a crime. I don't have to identify myself. So it's not obstruction.
So remember how I was saying dispatch? What I said our dispatchers are telling us? A male and a female in a Dodge Ram gray color pickup truck.
That's fine. That's fine. But you haven't observed any crime. I'm just standing.
So we have a right to
investigate.
And
Correct. That's not
identify.
Right. You can ask me for identification. I can refuse to identify.
And if the party refuses, the police officer has an obligation to now, if they refuse to give information, we now detain. If they still refuse, it's an arrest.
Officer DiNatale claims that members of law enforcement have the authority to identify citizens during investigations, detain them if they will not identify themselves, and then arrest them if they still refuse to identify. Officer DiNatale seems to be referring to the three basic levels of police interactions: consensual encounters, investigatory detentions, and arrests. During a consensual encounter with a citizen, officers can ask questions, including an individual's name, without any suspicion they have committed a crime. And, contrary to Officer DiNatale's assertions, an individual's mere refusal to identify themselves during a consensual encounter does not give rise to the reasonable suspicion necessary for an investigative detention.
I have the right to have him removed from my show. Okay. I've asked him repeatedly to walk away and leave. He refuses to. I would like to see him removed. Thank you.
Hello. How's it going, officer?
Are you Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any ID on you?
I do, actually, yeah.
Can I see that, please?
But my name is Brandon Hopkins, and the reason why we're having this conversation is literally just because I came up and
look. Can I see your ID?
I'd rather not give you my ID. I haven't broken any laws.
I'm not saying you broke any laws. I just want to identify you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you, I'm Brandon. My name is Brandon.
Okay.
And I haven't broken any laws, so therefore I wouldn't want to give you my ID if that's okay.
I'm just confused as to why not.
I haven't broken any laws.
I'm not saying you broke any laws. I am asking you to give me your
therefore,
information.
I'd like to be secure in my house's paper copy of types of things. I'd like to be secure in my person.
Okay, are you refusing to identify yourself?
Well, yeah, I haven't broken any laws.
Okay. So they have asked you to leave. Okay. If you refuse to leave, then you are trespassing. And that is breaking the law.
They would have to trespass me, and I would have to be given an opportunity to do it. That's how trespass laws work. So if you want...
Good status. Can you start another unit? P2.
Being trusted. So if I'm... And that's why, is because I was waiting for the officer. I'm sorry, sir. You're assaulting me?
No, I don't want you putting your hands next to me.
He refused to walk away from my booth.
But
he refused to walk away, and I told him, I will have you removed from my grounds. If you don't walk away, I will call the police and have you removed.
So you want
he very politely said to me,
is that correct? You want me trespassed?
I don't want you trespassed. I want you removed off my grounds.
Well,
Nobody said
that's
you're
how
trespassing.
it works. He can't remove me unless I'm being
argumentative.
Legally, right?
This he does. He just loves to do this. This is not the
So
first issue.
here's the deal.
You've been asked
Keep your
multiple
hands
times.
to yourself.
Well, could you also? Isn't that correct, officer? I have to be trespassed, and then I have to be given an opportunity to leave.
You are being told to leave.
By law.
Okay. At this point, I can arrest you for disorderly conduct. I can arrest you for trespassing.
Well, I'm not being disorderly.
Yes, you are.
I will gladly leave this area.
Yeah, it's time to leave. Let's go.
Okay.
Well, all right, leave the fairgrounds.
Could I get your name and your badge number, please?
My name is Officer Wyss, WYSS. My badge number is 109.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for your professionalism, sir. Well, you guys have
Wish
a
I
good
could
day.
say the same for you.
Well, I don't think that would have been not professional.
I disagree.
Well, why would you say that?
Because you're instigating.
I'm not instigating anything.
Yes, you are.
Sir.
Now it's time to leave. Let's go.
Yeah, I said I was going to leave.
Then let's go. Let's not talk about it anymore.
I have
Let's
to be
leave.
given an opportunity. You don't want me to use my free speech to leave? I don't answer questions. I like to
Why
exercise.
you're refusing to cooperate?
I'd like to exercise. I'm cooperating. I'm walking to my car. I'm leaving. That's exactly what you told me to do. What are you doing right now? Exactly.
Well, like I said
I'd like
earlier,
to
I need-
exercise my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, if that's okay.
You're not being
Ask me
charged
any
with a
other-
crime.
Huh?
You're not being charged with a crime.
Well, exactly. So why would you want to make me insecure of
1511.
my houses, paper, property, effects, and things? Why would you want to make me insecure of my persons and violate my Fourth Amendment right? I'm leaving this place. That's what you told me to do, right?
Hang on just a second. Can you advise if you signal 30? Sorry, I got a lot of background. Didn't hear that. All right.
I'm curious on why you're further harassing me.
Well, because I needed to determine whether or not you were who I thought you were. Because there is an individual with your name who was involved with, I believe it was St. Joe Police, and is possibly pending charges. So I needed to determine whether or not you had any warrants out for your arrest.
Well, I'd like to not further your investigation.
Well, you can be charged with obstructing justice at that point. or
Well,
obstructing
obstruction is a
police.
physical act.
It's not.
It actually is.
So
by law,
it's
obstruction.
At this point, all right. Unless you're going to give me ID to confirm this.
I'm not going to you're making me insecure of my house's paper, property, effects, and things. If you violate my Fourth Amendment right, I'm going to sue you
I'm
and your
asking
department.
you to willingly give me your
I've
ID.
not broken any laws.
I'm
is
not
that correct?
forcing you to do that.
I've not broken any laws. Is that
What does that
correct?
have to do with me asking you to give you ID?
Because you don't have to have articulable, reasonable suspicion to gain my ID.
No, I don't. I'm
Yeah.
asking you to give it over.
You have to
willingly identify yourself. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah, you're trying to violate my Fourth Amendment right.
I'm not trying to violate any
You
rights.
have
If
a
I was trying to
supervisor?
violate your
Can I
rights,
get
I'd
your
be doing it
supervisor?
by force. My supervisor isn't working today.
Okay,
I'm
well-
the only officer. I'm in charge
Well, you
today.
should get a supervisor before you make a mistake.
I don't have a supervisor working right now. I am the supervisor.
I would highly suggest you go above yourself before you make a mistake, because you walked over here to harass me and asked me to gain my ID. I've not broken any laws. I've not even been trespassed from
I'm not
this
forcing
place.
you to get
You
me
threatened
anything.
me with arrest if I didn't leave, which is a violation of my rights in general. That is assault, sir. You have a gun and a badge, maybe the badge, but that gun, that's an assault. You have no legal and lawful reason to tell me to leave this place. They never trespassed me from this place.
I guarantee you that's not an assault.
Well, I can tell you right now that if I use my words in a threatening manner, that's assault. If I touch you, that's battery. That's assault and battery. So
Okay.
obviously you need to learn the
So
law.
at this point, you've agreed to leave. I suggest you do that.
Well, I suggest you to stop harassing me further.
So
an armed
get in your
gunman,
car and
an
let's go.
armed gunman. You actually have no legal and lawful authority to even make me leave at this point. You
Let's
understand
get in your car
that?
and go.
You understand
Okay, let's
that,
not make this
sir?
any worse than it needs to be.
Well, I would highly suggest you not make it any worse for yourself, because this is documented on video.
I understand
We're
that.
having a conversation. I wish you had a body camera, because you should. You have a spot for it to
Yes, I
hold
do.
yourself legally accountable for what you're doing right now.
Yep.
Because if you violate my rights and take me to jail, I'm going to sue you.
I understand
and
that,
your
that is
department.
your right.
So
My
I
body camera's
highly
charging right
so
now,
I
that's
highly
why.
suggest
Okay.
you walk away, sir, because
So-
you have no legal and lawful authority to make me do anything at the moment.
I'm not trying
you
to make
have
you do
no
anything.
you have no ARS.
I'm just
You have
asking
no
you to do that.
articulable, reasonable suspicion to do anything to me. What you're saying to me is unlawful in what you're doing. I've not broken the law. I've not been disorderly. I've not done anything wrong here. You're coming and harassing me. You walked.
Are you
walked
leaving or not?
over 100 yards to come here and harass me and try to gain my
Are you
information.
leaving or not?
I said I was going to leave. You are hindering that ability for me to do so.
I'm not hindering anything. I've not
Don't
physical-
come over here like
physically
a
obstructed you.
tyrant.
Are you leaving or no? Or do you want to keep talking?
Do you have legal and lawful authority to even make me leave?
I'm not talking about making you leave. I'm asking you if you're
Sir,
leaving.
you're trying to exercise your authority and usurp authority over me, a
I'm sure
free
you
man.
wish that was the
A
case,
free
but
man
you're
in
not
this
nearly
place.
as
But
oppressed as you think you
You
are.
threatened me with arrest over there for disorderly
what
when
would
I've
happen
not
if
been
you refused to leave.
But I've not been disorderly. You're assaulting my persons because you have no legal or lawful authority.
Are you leaving or no?
Why are you standing here?
Are you leaving or no? Yes or no?
How are you serving the public
Are
right
you
now?
leaving? Yes or no?
I told you that I was going to leave,
All right,
but
then let's go.
But I don't have to leave.
Let's go.
Sir. No, although you wanted to come have this conversation with me, I don't have to leave this
No, I'm
place.
bored of this conversation because you're not nearly as cool or smart as you think
But you
are.
understand.
So it's time to
I
go.
want you to know, as a public servant that works for me, I don't work for you.
No, I work for the people of the Berrien Springs.
I am the people, right? I am the
Springs.
people. No, you work for the people. You swore an oath to the U.S. Constitution to therefore protect my rights. You serve the public by protecting individual
and I am
rights.
employed by
and
the
what
people
you're
of
doing
Berrien
right
Springs and
now,
Orinoco Township.
trying to come over here
Okay.
and harass me to gain my
You
my
are
property,
disrupting
my papers.
Peaceful.
I'm not
execution of
disrupting
this fair.
anything. There is
All right.
nobody around here. There is absolutely nobody around here.
So are you ready to go?
You are disrupting my day by harassing
Okay.
me and coming over here. Yes, sir. Thank you.
That's it. If you continue
God
to
bl-
bother the staff at the fair, I will arrest you.
I'm not.
Do you understand that?
Sir, I have never bothered them at all. I was trying to have a communication with them. She got upset, slammed the door. God bless you, sir. Have a great day.
Whose car are you in?
Pardon me?
You're not shutting the door on me.
I'm not shutting the door. I'm rolling the window down. Now you can shut my door.
I am not shutting the door. I need your name. You are not free
I'm
to
not
leave.
giving you my name.
Okay. 551. I'll take those units code. Putting your shoes on for. You're not going anywhere.
And why is that, sir?
Why? Because you're refusing to tell me who you are, and you're probably going to end up going to jail.
Oh, for not giving you my name.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, then you have at it.
Okay. Go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around, face the car. Turn around, face the car.
Don't put your hands on me, pal. Listen.
You are going to get hurt. If you
I
don't
am?
listen to what I'm telling you.
Are you audio video recording this?
I already told you that. Get on the
Hey,
Get on the ground. You're under arrest. Part of that, did you not understand?
I didn't do anything. You hit me so many times. Why? Why did you hit me?
Because you weren't listening. Now you want to tell me your name?
Oh, my name is Kevin.
I'll come by Stop by the house. I'm glad that you are somebody I know.
Hey, hold on. Don't go anywhere yet.
What do you mean don't go anywhere yet?
Exactly what the fuck I mean. Don't go anywhere yet.
Hey, what the fuck is it have I done?
I was.
What?
What happened?
He hit me accidentally.
EMS is not needed.
Looking that way to go, and I was starting to ease out. And the next time I see a flash in front of him, he goes.
I was worrying about fucking flat. Now, I ain't worried about flat. Look at that fucking wheel. Whee!
Where were you driving?
I got to fix a flat in that son of a bitch. And it ain't supposed to fix a bicycle tire. It adheres the tube to the tire.
Hey, have a seat on the curb.
I'm going to look for my stuff, young man.
All right, turn around.
Come on now, wait a minute.
Hey, relax.
What are you doing?
Hey, you're going to have a seat. Sit down.
I'll try to have a seat if you'll let go of me. You don't own me.
Put your hands behind your back.
You need him now.
63, go ahead, roll an ambulance.
We all have to start treating each other with more respect, men or women or not. You know, you can't look at each other that way. You have to look at each other as individuals and treat each other as you would want to be treated.